From garden to your plate. Simple bulanglang. Another squash flower. We're gonna garden a squash flower. Look at the squash. Close it up. A lot of squash. It's 10 squash. It's more than, I guess. Here. Here. One more. This leafy vegetable, in Filipino, they call it ALUGBATI. But in English, they call it Malabar nightshade. It is one of the leaf in the family of spinach. In a scientific name, they call it Basella alba. And this can be found, and this kind of leaf, we can find it on some tropical country. This is hefty nutritional punch that gave a high vitamin A and antioxidant. And a little bit of moringa. We're gonna a little bit of moringa. We have ALUGBATI, squash flower, and a moringa. That's what we're gonna cook today. Let's see what kind of recipe is this. Please subscribe to my channel. Hey guys, all the vegetable, a little vegetable that we got from a little garden, we're gonna cook it today. This is malunggay. They call it in English moringa. And the other one is and this one is Malabar nightshade, or Basella alba, his scientific name. If you don't have such thing vegetable like this, you can alternate this with spinach. And the last one, after that ALUGBATI, is our flower, squash flower. We're gonna cook it today. And let's see what in our fridge. Oh, we have leftover fish from grilling yesterday. We're gonna use this. And we're gonna look another one. Okay, we need this ginger. We have old okra. And we have old bitter melon. We're gonna use that. This kind of recipe, it's a lot of option. If you like, you can put squash or eggplant or any native veggie. But don't forget the ginger. It needs to be always there. We can call this recipe bulanglang or just boiling. Okay. To cook something or to cook every day, it doesn't need to be always fancy. Most of the time, or 80%, the simpler your food, the more it's healthy. So being healthy is not about being fancy in food. The first thing we're gonna do is we put a pan and a water. We're just gonna boil the vegetable and the fish, just boiling. And we're gonna wash at least 2 pieces of tomato. And we're gonna put it over here. We're gonna put the tomato whole and let it boil there. Waiting the tomato to get boiled, we're gonna smash our ginger. Yung palo. When the ginger is already smashed, we can put it here too. And let them boil. All of this vegetable is healthy because we grow it only with eggshell. I put the link under this video how to use fertilizer, just eggshell. You can watch it there. And this is also optional. If you don't have ALUGBATI, a vegetable like this, you can use different leaf like spinach or some different leaf, because in Filipino, this recipe is called like only bulanglang, meaning it's everything. It's different kind of vegetable cooked in one recipe. And this is malunggay. You can buy this in some Asian store, but it's always not available. And it's not getting grow on a winter, and it don't even coming back. Every time it's the autumn began, this malunggay tree I put it inside our house near the window. And this alugbati, this come back every spring. Once you have it in your garden, it always coming back every spring. Okay. When the tomato is boiling and we don't cut it, all we have to do is when the tomato is already boiling and we never cut it, remember, we just boil the whole tomato. Now we're just gonna smash it. When you smash the tomato, you see the skin? We can remove the skin now. Just smash it. And it's more tasty when you just boil the tomato like that. And you can remove the skin and keep on smashing it. So we call this boiling bulanglang. Nilagang bulanglang. And we just boil the tomato whole and smash it. And for our salt, we're not gonna put salt. We just use, it's either you have bagoong isda or this one is a shrimp paste, bagoong alamang. We're just gonna put bagoong alamang, and that's our salt already. And let the tomato boil more. And later on, you will pick up the whole skin of tomato. And cut the bitter melon. Another bitter melon recipe. We're just gonna boil it. It's boiling now. Let's see. And now we're gonna put our fish, grilled fish. Oh, it's not pit. It's not pit. We're gonna remove the tail so that it will be pit. And now we're gonna put the okra beside it. And on the other side, we're gonna put our bitter melon. Gonna put it there and let it boil. For the meantime, we're not gonna cover it. We'll just let it boil. Let it boil, let it boil, let it boil. Now, while we was doing this, to wait that okra and the bitter melon to be cooked, we're gonna taste it. It's not. It do need a little salt. So we're gonna use salt because I just put a little bit of shrimp paste because my American husband don't like a lot of shrimp paste. It got aftertaste for him. So just a small shrimp paste. Then I'm just gonna add a little salt so that it's not salty. Just a little bit. We're not eating salty. Just always exact and a salt. Now we're gonna taste it again. That's better. When you see that the bitter melon is getting cooked and the okra is getting cooked, these are ready to put on the top. I'm gonna put that on the top. Then the malunggay. Okay, our bulanglang. Simple food, bulanglang. And we will put.
Yes.
And we're gonna put our squash flour for the last part so that it will not be very soaked. Smell good already. And this is optional. You can put black pepper if you want to add more taste. We don't put any MSG or chemical onto this, only salt, shrimp paste, and black pepper. When the vegetable is pretty cooked, now we can put our flour. Just let it boil. This time, we're gonna boil it one boil only and it's done. We don't need to overcook our vegetable. Smells good. Our bulanglang is almost done. Almost done, almost done, almost done. I'm gonna shower the fish so that the taste of the fish will be on the soup. And maybe we can put the vegetable on the top. We're gonna hide our fish. This is the finished products of our bulanglang. Bulanglang is done. Please subscribe to my channel.